Hello, guys. You're welcome back to part two of Say No to Bully. Have you watched the part one? Please make sure you watch the part one before you do this too. Part two, you have to watch it. You can see it on my social media, on YouTube, Health Talk Queen One, and also on TikTok, Health Talk. Please follow me, like, comment, repost my work so other parents can see this beautiful video that can empower their children as per nursing perspective when it comes to bullying. Okay, it's a very powerful topic. As I've discussed earlier in part one, that this topic is my most asked topic last year, even towards December, and I said I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a various session. I'm just doing this one. I already did one with a 9-year-old beautiful girl of mine, Rachel. If you haven't watched it, please go on YouTube also. You will see it over there. Now, let's go to the effect. What are the effects of bullying when it comes to children? Okay, as a pediatric nurse, this is what we see on a daily basis, especially when we have kids that are trying to harm themselves. They have confidence when it comes to nursing. You know, they trust their nurses and they open up. Even the one that they can't open up to their parents, they open up to the nurses. That's why as a pediatric nurse, I love my job. I am happy. I can't do any other nursing except pediatric nurse. So let's go to the effect. The effect, they get depressed. Yeah, those victims of bullying, especially the kids, they get so depressed. And you can see it in their face. They are sad. They are not happy. Sometimes they cry. They come. They are so depressed. They are really not happy. Two, they also don't go into any activity. They show lack of interest in activity. They don't go to recession where they play. They don't want to play with their mate. They are just always on isolation part, whereby they will just be on isolated part in their school. They don't talk to nobody. They also feel sad. They feel sad and they are so lonely. They feel loneliness because sometimes when you interview them as a nurse, the reason why they want to carry out this act of harming themselves, they say, I feel lonely because nobody want to talk to me. They are, people who bully them, they say, they take all my friends and they don't want to talk to me. I feel lonely. I'm sad. Nobody. I have zero friend. I talk to my mom, but she doesn't want to listen. I talk to my teacher. They are not listening. This is how empathy. They show they are the victim. They are so sad. They are so sad, and it hurts as a parent. Not to talk of a nurse, it hurts. They also lack. They don't like to eat. Sometimes most of them they just stop eating. They're like, you know what? That's it. Even those who like to eat, they'll eat more. Those ones that don't like to eat, it's vice versa. You see that they don't eat or they eat too much and become obesity. Also, the last one, which I always talk about every now and then, is suicide ideation. They try to hurt one another. They try to hurt one another. And, especially the victim one, they want to end it. Because they'll be like, you know what? They are not listening to me. They are not hearing my voice. The only thing I can do is just to end it. And the thoughts usually come very fast. The thoughts come very fast. It comes very fast. So once they don't have intervention immediately, like parents recognizing it and act fast, they end it that way. And they can end it through different forms, like using overdose of any medication they see, or using objects to give themselves a mark on their body, or they try to hang themselves, different mode. They can do it. So their mental health is very important and very crucial at that moment. Also, they don't do well in school. those victims of bullying, they don't do well in school. They do poorly, because they're like, you know what, they are always like thinking sad, so they don't perform very well in school. So what are the prevention, or what are the empowerment? This is the part I love. Anytime I come to prevention, or what we can do, I'm always excited, because nothing is about teaching, it's about empowerment, it's about empathy, caring. So let's go into it. What are the things we can do as a parent to help this kid? One, education. Like video that I'm doing, educate them. Let them watch this video. Let them be empowered. Sit them one-on-one. Educate them and say, you know what, it's fine. You will get bullied one form or the other throughout your life. But your ability to stand firm, face your bully and say, you know what, I am who I am. It's not by my force for me to be smart as a smart lady. I am going to stand. I am standing tall with my shoulder high. I am standing tall. So tell them, educate them to be able to voice out also. That's another one. Voice out and say, you know what? I am going to stand and voice out. If anything like that happened in school, like what Miss Rachel said in a video that I did with her, make sure that you educate them to always report to the teacher or the authority multiple times, and also come back home and report to you guys as a parent. That's why you have to be your kid's best friend. I always tell this in all my programs. Once you are your kid's best friend, even though they are intimidated or threatened at school not to tell you, because you are best friend, when they get home, they will say it, willingly, without you even pressurizing it, because they are your best friend. They will voice it out. And once they voice it out as a parent, please take action ASAP, immediately. Also, talk to them, have open communication when you are, asking your kid about bullying. Don't do closed communication. Talk to them, ask questions in terms of they can tell you more about the bully situation. You don't ask them questions like, oh, so what happened in school? You understand? Because they can say nothing, you see. But if you tell them that, say, okay, hi, Rachel, can you come sit with me, my love? So, how was your school? That's an open question. You already said, how was school today? Because Rachel will say, oh, school is fine, or school is not fine, I'm not happy. And then another question will come. So let's always have open-ended question whereby they can, continue to answer your question, and you can continue to ask them more. So that's what I mean by open question. Also, strong communication system. Strong communication system. Build your children's self-esteem. Build them. There's nobody out there that can build your children's self-esteem except you as the parent. Tell them, Rachel, you are the most beautiful girl I've ever seen on this earth. Rachel, you are very smart. Rachel, I am proud of you. Rachel, I am so proud of you for reporting the bully. You are smart. And if you have to change the school, it's open. Change the school. Change the environment, because sometimes when you change environment, it's much better. So change the environment. If you have to talk to the teacher multiple times, if the teacher is not intervening, take it to the next step. Go to the principal office, make sure you report them, and if they are not taking, the next step to go to. Okay, we are not going to stop. We are still going to be taking it step by step. Now, as a parent, this is going to go into part 3. I told you it's a very wild, big topic. Okay, so let's go to part 3. This part 3, we are going to be talking about parents. How can parents help our kids in bullying? Okay, so watch out. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's go to part 3 of Say